Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today at Yoga with Joan Bossy or Yoga with Yoda. Today is freezing. It is 20 degrees in the Northeast and many of us are walking around shivering and tightness in our shoulders is happening along with our upper back. So today's practice is a gentle practice on your mat, a time to nurture your shoulders, your upper back. So we're going to use an emphasis on that. And also a time to come into yourself. It's the holiday time. A lot of us are stressed. A lot of us are running around and are busy. And it's a reminder when you come to your mat to ground yourself, to finding a little foundation with the earth and giving you a little extra energy to pause and to take your time as you go through your day and enjoy the moments as you prepare for the holidays or you enjoy the Arctic weather outside and go on hikes. You want to take a breath and just enjoy. So hopefully this practice helps you. Today, a tie from someone's closet, a strap might be helpful. You don't need it. You could also maybe use a block for support. You don't need it though. You can take this practice without it. So are we going to begin? Yes, we're going to begin. We're going to come onto our mat, take a seated position. Get yourself grounded. Have your fingertips on the earth for a little grounding and maybe close your eyes, taking 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. I'll take another deep breath in through the nose. And we'll take one more deep breath in. And a nice long exhale. We'll let our breath return to normal. Our hands can come onto our knees as we let the long spine reach up towards the sky. Our head, crown of our head lifting, floating up gently. We'll take another few breaths here. Notice your sits bones grounding into the mat, your foundation, as you gently lift your chest. Just notice, without judgment, how your body feels today. Breathing into any areas of tightness. Maybe setting an intention if you'd like. Maybe just a positive word for the day, whatever it is. And we'll let the eyes begin to float open. We'll change the cross of our legs, letting the other leg come in front. We'll inhale the arms out to the side and up, thumbs up as we reach up on the inhale. And exhale, let those arms begin to come down as we lean forward, maybe crawling the fingers out, or maybe it's just a gentle lean. Whatever it is, let your head and your shoulders go. Sending yourself down. We'll walk the hands over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in and out here. We'll walk the hands to the opposite side. Coming in front of the opposite knee, let your head drop. Breath in and out. We'll come back, walking the fingers back to the center, coming back up. We'll inhale the arms up again, inhale, and we'll send the right arm over to the left knee, opposite hand behind. Gentle twist using the waist muscles. We'll gently come back to the center, going again, inhaling up, and finding the opposite side for a twist. Good. We'll come back to the center. Let's stretch out those shoulders. Let's take the right arm out with the thumb up. Draw it across the body. Either hook your forearm to that opposite forearm or your hand. As you draw your arm in, gentle, let that shoulder just gently go down, that right shoulder. As you draw the arm closer, and lifting the chest gently, nice long spine. Another 2 breaths. Keep that tension on that arm as you stretch here. One more breath in and out. Letting that go. We'll bring the arms up. Before we do the other side, inhale, hands together and down. Hands on the knees. Take a breath in and out. Notice how that shoulder feels, and then this one. Good. We'll take the opposite shoulder, arm out, sending the shoulder in, guiding it in, letting the left shoulder drop down a bit as we draw that arm in. So draw and drop here. Keeping that chest gently lifted, relax the face. You got this. Breathe into that tightness in that shoulder. Send that breath there. Good, let that go. We'll take the right arm up. Just reach out of the body with it. Wiggle those fingers with the energy, opening up energy channels in that shoulder. Inhale and exhale. We'll drop that right hand to the nape of the neck, the back of the neck, taking hold of that elbow, drawing it towards the center line, holding here as that palm gently rests, maybe reaching down a little bit between the shoulder blades, holding here. Any amount of stretch is good here. Just hold on to it and breathe. Let everything go on that exhale. One more breath in and out. You got it. Let go of that arm. Beautiful job. Now we're going to use that same arm and we're going to bring it through so that it's touching again between the shoulder blades. But we're going to bring that opposite arm behind and we're going to walk that elbow in a little bit. We're going to bring that opposite hand up. Now, maybe your fingers touch. Maybe they don't. It doesn't matter as long as you're reaching your fingers on the bottom towards the top. Maybe this range of motion is difficult. Just stay with it and do what you can. Now, you can always take hold. You can stay right there. You can take hold of a strap and you can hold the top part of the strap with that right hand and the left fingers. You can crawl up the strap as the right fingers crawl down and then hold. As you apply some tension, we'll take 3 breaths here. Unless you're not using the strap, that's fine too. Inhale. And exhale. Another breath in. Noticing, letting it go. Another breath. Beautiful. Let that go. Great job. We'll take the opposite arm. Now let it come up, the left arm. Let those, maybe even take a look up for the neck. Let those fingertips reach, reach, reach. Breath in, breath out. Get some length. And then we'll gently drop that left hand to the behind the neck as we draw that left elbow with the right hand gently towards the midline. Letting those fingers crawl down a little bit. Inhaling. And exhaling, breathe into it, relax the face. You got this. I know it's a lot. Just let yourself take in the stretch. Feel the tension maybe in your shoulder. As long as you breathe into it, you're making progress. Beautiful. And we'll let that go. And then we'll bring that arm up again. And we're going to take that opposite hand and walk those fingers up towards the other fingers. Now, maybe they touch. Maybe you can even grab a hold of your hands. That's fine. I can't. This is a range of motion for me that I'm working on. So we're going to hold here and breathe. You can use your strap if you want, which I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take, because my left side is a little harder for me. So I'm gonna take my strap in one hand, bring my opposite arm in, work my elbow across my back, reaching and stretching, walking my fingertips towards each other on the strap, and then applying a little tension as we gently breathe. Take another breath in and out. You're doing great. I know this can be hard and difficult, the shoulders sometimes, especially as we age. Good, let that go. Great job. Ooh, a lot of tension there. And you can move the strap out of the way for now. And we're just gonna bring our fingers to our elbows. Our elbows to our shoulders. We're gonna draw the elbows together, inhale. And exhale them away like you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades. Send those elbows back. Holding here, you got this. And then we'll come back, inhale. And come back. You can even look up if that feels good. Bring the chin in towards the chest, elbows together. Send those elbows away like you're holding a pencil with those shoulder blades pressing together. And then one more time, in and out. Hold, hold, hold. Beautiful. And let's do some side stretching. Take that right arm up on your inhale, tenting the fingers of the left arm or flat on the ground. Maybe you can bring your forearm down right now. Maybe you're more warmed up than me. Hold here. And then come down. We'll do the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Inhale. This side has more range of motion. I'm noticing my forearm can come down. So just notice. Again, don't judge. Every thought has energy that you have, and you want to have positive thoughts. You want to work towards something. And then we'll come back down. We're going to do it again. Here we go. Really stretch. Maybe take a look up this time, and let's open up that shoulder if it doesn't hurt your neck. And then we'll come back down. Inhaling the left side up. Nice long stretch from the fingertips to the waistline as we breathe. Long line of energy. Maybe take a look up if that feels good. And we'll come back down one more time. Inhale. Overhead. I'm experimenting. I want to see if my forearm goes down. Another inhale. And exhale. And then we'll come back down. Last time, inhale up with the left arm and coming overhead. Maybe a look up or a look down if that feels better. Good. Wonderful job. Rolling shoulders. So we're going to bring the shoulders up and forward and down 3 times. Up and forward and down. And then we're going to go up and back and down. Few times, really rolling those shoulders. See how that feels. One more time, and shoulders stay down. Beautiful. Let's get some action in that neck there. Dropping the chin, inhale. And exhale back up. And just 2 more times. Just dropping the chin. See how that feels. Good. And now let's take that chin and let's gently bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Let it drop. Holding there and breathing. Now, if you want more, you can take that left hand, walk the fingers out with crawling those fingers out a little bit, noticing a stretch maybe in the arm. Maybe you lift that left arm, making a fist, making circles to the left. And circles to the right, relaxing the neck as it stretches to the right. Good. Maybe you liked your fingertip on the floor, crawling it out better. Stay there then. One more breath in and out. I want you to take that chin. Don't do anything, just drop it towards your armpit. Good. Hold here. 2 breaths. Good. Send that chin back and hold here. Just notice. Notice what it feels like here. Notice what it feels like here. And then we're going to take that left ear. We're going to drop it to the opposite side. And let it drop. Holding there. Staying here. Or adding that right fingertips, walking them out on the mat away from you to the right. Finding that sweet spot of stretch. Now you can always add the left hand to the head a little. And if we're not ready for that, you can just continue here, making the fist in circles both ways. Reaching the fingers away, maybe finding that sweet spot up and down with the hand, finding where it feels good. And now we're going to drop that chin towards the left armpit. Taking a look at the armpit. Nice stretch here. You might feel it along the neck in a different place on the right side. One more breath in and out. And then we'll come back up. And we're going to do that one more time. And this time we're just going to use our dropping from side to side. So take that right ear, drop it over. Maybe add the light weight of the hand. Drawing it across. You can stay here. You can crawl the fingers out. Or find where that arm feels good in the air. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. We'll take another inhale here. And exhale, dropping the chin towards the armpit. Let go of the head if you had it. Another breath in and out. Good. Send that head back. Take a moment here. All right. Feels pretty good so far. We're going to take the left ear to the left shoulder. Oh, feels good. Nice stretch from the top of the right ear down. Maybe crawl the fingers out. Maybe take that left hand to the left side of the head. Add a little weight maybe. Just a gentle weight. We don't want to wrench anything. We want to respect and honor our body and take care of our neck. It's so sensitive. Another inhale. And just drop that chin towards that armpit. Just drop it. Beautiful. Breath in and out. Another one. You got this. Take a look at that armpit and then send that head back. Good. Drop the chin. Good. Take some cat-cows, hands to the knees. Inhale that chest up, lift the head. Maybe take a look up and round on your exhale, rounding that back like an angry cat. Send the belly and the chin in. Nice, nice, nice stretch. Maybe reach the arms out or keep them on your knees. And then we'll go back, inhaling up. Oh, feels good. And then exhale back out. And I want you to stay. I want you to stay in this rounded back or the cow if that felt better. Stay there a little longer if you want. As I move from posture to posture, you take your time and do what feels good to you. But really get into your body and feel it. Notice what muscles are working here. All right, we'll take one more round. And exhale. Good. Hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders. Let's drop that belly. Let's lift that neck. Ooh, that feels good. Exhale, rounding that spine, pushing into all the fingers and the thumb. Maybe turning the toes under in the back. Exhale. Inhale, drop that belly. Exhale, round that belly. Round that back, And take your time as you go through this, maybe holding one a little longer. Finish up your last one, and we'll meet back on hands and knees. Now we're going to take something called thread the needle. It's going to stretch our shoulders a little more. Take that right arm out, inhale it up. Exhale it through, palm up. Let those knuckles slide through. Come down onto that right shoulder. Take a little press with the left hand into the mat and breathe. Breathe into that back. Let that back have some relief. Maybe raise that arm up if that feels good. You can always tuck it behind the right hip if that feels good, stretching that shoulder a little more. I know I'm working on my shoulder stretching. Oh, good. And then reach up. Good. And if that hand is on the ground, or put it there if it's not, press into that left hand. We come out, inhale up and down. Good. Swing that arm just a little bit, gentle motion. Great job. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to send that left arm up, out, and then through. Slide that through. Go all the way through with your knuckles, all the way down onto that left side of the head or shoulder. Sink in. Just let yourself melt in, but push a little with the hand. Increasing that stretch if you need to. You can always move your hand up or a little bit back and find that sweet spot of stretch I was talking about. Maybe that arm comes up to reach out. Maybe it tucks behind the left hip this time. I'm noticing a little tension on my right shoulder when I tuck, and I attempt to tuck, but I'm going to hold with it because it's not a sharp pain. I know it's not hurting my body, but it's a little discomfort, but I know it needs the stretch, so I breathe into it. And then I reach up with that top arm one more time, sending it down. We'll push into that mat. Send that arm out. Maybe take a couple in and out with the arm. Loosen it up. Have some motion here. Good. I know many of you are struggling with shoulder issues, so take your time through this practice. It's okay. So we're gonna now we're just gonna move our body a little bit so that we could get everything is connected. So we need to move our body to stretch the shoulders too. So turn those toes under. Push into the thumb and first finger. Send those hips up. Send those heels back in a downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. Bending one knee and the other. Beautiful. Now I want you to bend those knees and walk towards those hands. I'll come out front. Hold your elbows and hang. Maybe that's too much. Maybe you just need to let your arms go down. Maybe your knees are very bent. That's fine too, but find that sweet spot. Find a stretch in the back of the legs. We'll take another breath here. Maybe you're adding motion, maybe not, from side to side. We'll let go of the elbows if we had them. Bend those knees. We'll rise, reaching out of the waist. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take a side stretch. Right arm up. Stretch over. Feel a nice stretch. Your hand could be on your hip or holding your wrists if that feels good. We'll start to come down. Inhale the other side. Just a little stretch here. And then we're going to just bend the knees and move a little. Inhale up. And we're not going anywhere. We're just going to keep doing this. Bend the knees, lift up. Bend the knees, lift up. Bend the knees last time. Inhale up. And we'll exhale to our fold. Good. Getting a little movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers on the shins lightly or the earth as we drop down into forward fold on the exhale. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale up. Here we go again. Exhale, the hands to the heart. We'll stretch to the right. Inhale that arm up. Stretch overhead if that feels good. Maybe add a little motion or stay. And then we'll come down with that right arm. We'll take the left arm up for a side stretch. Maybe some movement. And then we'll come back down. Inhale, we'll do this again. Inhale up. We're not going to a forward fold, just bending the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale up. Going a little faster. Last time, inhale up. And bend the knees. And inhale up. Now we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bend the knees and rise. Hands come to the heart. Take a moment to come back to your intention. Or just notice your body. Let the arms come to the sides from mountain pose, chest lifted. Maybe lifting the toes and dropping them a couple times. Another breath in and out. Good. Eyes float open if they were closed, bending the knees. We'll reach up. We're going to forward fold on the exhale. Inhale that lift. Just one time, exhale, forward fold. Let's take that right leg back. Right knee comes down. We're going to stretch the arms up. If this hurts too much, if this doesn't feel good, you can always have your hands on your thigh. One more breath in and out. And exhale the hands down, sending the foot back. Now you can come to plank and high, one long line of energy, or you can let your knees come down. So inhale, exhale down. Inhale, hands come to the sides. Finding that cobra, using those back muscles. Beautiful. 2 more times. Now I'm coming up a little high. You can just peel the chest up any amount. Let those long legs behind you support you. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring our hands to our sides. We're going to lift up to either baby cobra, or even upward dog. Inhale. Exhale back to child's pose. Good. Send those arms forward, hips back, head just rest down. Beautiful. We're going to come back up. Now, we're going to do some beautiful shoulder exercises on that mat. So, on your hands and knees, let yourself come down. Good. Take those arms out like this. Long, spread wide like a T. Chin, you're on your chin. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now, what you're going to do is, I hope you can hear me, this microphone is smothered. We're going to take our right leg and we're just going to bring it to the other side of the left leg. We're going to take that right arm, which is on the ground. We're going to peel it up. Good. And then we're going to bring it down. Peel it up, any amount. Now, this time, we got some motion going. Now, this time, we're going to slide that arm towards us on the inhale. So we're going to inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now, we're on the side of our head. We're going to bring that arm in towards us, propping ourselves up here so your hand is near your chest. You're on your long line of energy with your left hand. You're going to gently push into the mat with that left hand, and you're gently going to look up, getting a nice stretch on the left shoulder. Stay here and breathe. Drop, let the head drop. Even though it's up, you might be looking with the eyeballs up. Let the head relax as you press into the mat. Good. Now we're going to come down. Good. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to turn so you can see me on the other side. You got that T. You're going to slide the hand towards you and away. Slide the hand towards you and away. And one more time. And away. And now we're going to slide that palm in. Take that leg. Bring it across that leg. So the left, you're on the left sole of your foot. Draw that hand in. Draw it away. Draw that hand in. Draw it away. And you could stay with that, or you could draw that hand in. Maybe coming to your chest. Pushing up. Getting a nice stretch here. Holding here. You can even prop your fingers up. Now, I really felt it on the other side. This side I'm not feeling as much, so I know the other side is tighter. So just notice how you feel without judgment. Good. And then we're going to slide that leg back down, long back legs. Good. So we're going to take our hands, prop them to the sides of our ribs. Inhale up and push back into child's pose, stretching that back.
2 more breaths. Head is down. Head is maybe floating or touching the ground. Good. We're going to come back up. We're going to come to our knees. We're going to take a stretch for the shoulders. So we're going to bring those hands forward. Now, you can take puppy pose by dropping the forearms. You can send the chest towards the ground, getting a nice upper back chest stretch here. And you can hold. Breathing. Toes are on the mat. Elbows on the ground as we're stretching. Now, don't wrench the neck. Just let the neck go. Relax the neck as you draw your chest towards the mat. Now, if this isn't enough and you want more for puppy, you can take it into a shoulder stretch. You can take your fingers and tent them. Let yourself relax down, sending the chest, the chin towards that floor. Stretch, 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 and breathe. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. I'm just going to turn around so you can see a front view. Inhale. Exhale. We're stretching my chin towards the ground. Now, my eye gaze is forward. Stretching my chin. Now, or you can imagine your chest stretching towards the bottom. Now, maybe this is too much on your shoulders. Flatten the hands and you can keep the forearms up. Stretch the chest towards the ground. Breathe. Now, you can also drop maybe your elbows are already dropped and that's fine in puppy. So now we're going to come back up. Just walk gently towards you because your arms might be a little sore from stretching. So you're going to take those shoulders, inhale up and back. Inhale up and back. Get some motion the other way. Inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Good. So we are going to now come to our downward dog. Bend one knee, then the other. Walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll bend the knees and rise. Good. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Inhale up. We're just getting our heart rate moving a little bit before we come down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. And then we're going to take that left leg, bring it back. Left knee comes down. Inhale those arms up. Now, if this is too much, you can put your hands on your knee. Remember this side? We didn't do this side. Breathing here. Elbow straight arms, or you could widen your arms to take the pressure off those shoulders. Do what feels good for your body. Inhale. Exhale those arms down. Beautiful. We'll come to plank like we did before. Inhale, long line of energy. Exhale down. Hands come to the side ribs. We'll peel the chest up for cobra or baby cobra or upward dog, lifting the knees, straightening the elbows. Exhale to downward dog or child's pose. 3 breaths. This downward dog is a beautiful back stretch if you are in it. It is stretching your chest towards your thighs, your heels towards the ground. It's a nice traction for your back. If you're in child's pose, you are also stretching your back if you keep stretching your arms forward in an active stretch. Maybe you take a more restful child's pose with your arms down. That is fine too. So wherever you are, we're going to come back down to our knees. We're going to come, turn over. We're going to come down onto our backs because, yes, I have some more shoulder stretches. We're going to find our way down. Nice and slow, maybe holding the back of the thigh. Beautiful. Gentle yoga. We'll take a breath here. Just let yourself bend your knees. Let your knees touch as you take a breath here, in and out. Now we're going to inhale our arms up and overhead and down. Inhale up, overhead, and then down alongside your body. One more time. Now, if your range of motion does not allow you to go over your head, that's okay. Just do what you can. Stay in the air. Good. Next thing, we're going to bring our heels in close to the body. We're gonna flatten our palms alongside the body. We're gonna inhale to bridge and exhale down, but really feel your upper, middle, and lower back touch the earth. 2 more times. Inhale up to bridge. Keep those legs from flailing open. Press into your feet and your arms. Press into your hands as you lift the chest along with the pelvis. We'll stay up a little longer this time. Maybe interlacing the fingers. Draw your elbows under. Press up. Nice back body stretch. Inhale and exhale. Okay, begin your journey down with your back, upper, mid back, and then your tailbone. Draw your knees into your chest. Take a little side rock. Nice. Let your legs go out long. Take those arms and bring them together. Interlace the fingers. Send them away from the body. Maybe your arms lift up. Maybe they lift overhead. Maybe this is too much. That's okay. Just stay in the air. Bring them forward, interlaced, and then above your head or over your head. We'll do this one more time. Just getting that range of motion as we take a beautiful yoga here in between our long week of shivering or a long week of going to the gym. You want to stretch those shoulders. Good. All right. So you were continuing this motion. We'll do it one more time. Good. Bring the arms alongside the body. Maybe you bring your feet, your soles of your feet, and let them touch. Let those hips just rest here. They're opening as you do this motion. Maybe that's too much for you right now. Maybe you just stretch your legs, flop them open about as wide as the mat as you come into Shavasana or corpse pose. So find what works for you. I like a little hip opener. Inhale and exhale. We did amazing shoulder stretches sitting. On our knees, we shoulder stretched. We shoulder stretched on our chest, laying down, and we shoulder stretched on our back. And now we're resting. Let everything go. Feel both shoulder blades pressed into the mat. Notice your breath and the gentle rise of your belly as evidence moving in and out of your body. Let your face soften, your fingers and your toes soften. Let go of the tension in your hips, your waist, your chest, your head. Let your skull release on the mat. Feel your body begin to grow heavy. I hear Yoda breathing, and you can pause and take a few more breaths here, or you can begin to move your arms and your legs a little bit, maybe bicycling the legs. You can rock your legs forward and back a little bit with your knees bent. Just get some motion in your arms and your legs, and then gently roll over to one side, making a pillow for your head, thinking of 3 things you're grateful for today. And we'll gently press into the mat with our hand, coming up to our seated position where we began. We'll inhale our arms up. Exhale your hands together. Thumbs come to the third eye as we bow. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for coming to your mat today with me. If you like this, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Yoda, do you want to say goodbye? If you would like to subscribe to the channel for free yoga every week, please do so. I'm so glad to be back with you. I took a 2-week off to
contemplate what I wanted to do with videos, and I want to continue. I love teaching you, and I hope that you keep coming to your mat no matter what. Take a class or come here to this channel, Yoga with Joan Bossy. We'd love to have you, Yoda and I. We'll get you through the winter, and spring will be here before we know it. But let's not rush anything again. Enjoy your day, take it slow, and thank you for coming. Take care. Bye.
You can say goodbye and we're all done, okay? You want to do a little stretch? Yeah. We're all done, yeah. You gonna come on my lap? Yeah. We're all done.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah. All right. I love you.